Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We're at the Empire Theater on the Miracle Mile here in Stockton, California. We just got finished watching Two Shadows, a great new film. So thank you very much for tuning in to Our Voice.
August the 11th, the Empire Theater was the location of the Stockton premiere of Two Shadows, a Cambodian-American story directed and edited by Cahill. The movie is the story of Sophea, a Long Beach hipster wannabe who receives a cryptic letter from Cambodia claiming that her long-lost brother and sister are still alive. Ditching her dead-end lifestyle and alcoholic father, Sophea travels to her birthplace alone to seek out her two siblings. Her arrival into Cambodia, she seeks guidance from a quirky motorbike driver named Money. Together, she launches her search into the dark corners of Cambodia. Upon discovering a girl who may or may not be her real sister, Sophea is ensnared into an increasingly dangerous situation, pitting her in a tug-of-war between her own personal safety and her compassion for a stranger. The film, shot mainly in Cambodia, features a nearly all-Cambodian cast. The movie stars newcomer Sophea as Sophea. It also features Polo Du, Lita Lang, and Jonathan Nheam. The film is currently awaiting wide release and has been seen at various film festivals, where it was awarded a finalist at the Los Angeles Asian Pacific Film Festival and earned official selection at the Hua Hin Film Festival, both in 2012. Aeko Yoshikawa had a moment to interview Cahill, as well as a chance to chat with two of the movie's stars, lead actress Sophea and Jonathan Nheam.
We're here at the Empire Theater in Miracle Mile, and we just finished watching a great film called Two Shadows. And the director, funding person, writer, Cahill is with me. Greg, will you talk to us about your film?
Sure, absolutely. The film is called Two Shadows, and it's a independent feature film about a young Cambodian-American girl who travels back to Cambodia to search for her brother and sister. Their family was all separated after genocide when there was a big refugee crisis. So she grows up in the United States, and then in her mid-20s, her brother and sister, who she thought this whole time had been dead, might still be alive. So she goes back to find out if that's true or not.
And tell us, how did you come about to write this story?
For a while I've been fascinated with Cambodia. It all started from a film called City of Ghosts, which came out about 10 years ago. And it was one of the first Hollywood films to be shot in Cambodia because prior to that time it was still quite dangerous. But that film blew me away because I had never seen Cambodia on screen before. And I got really interested in the music, and one of the artists on the soundtrack, her name is Sophea. She was a famous star during the 60s and 70s, and then I found out that she had been killed by the Khmer Rouge. So I decided to research her and make a film about her because I liked her music so much. And we did a short film about her called The Golden Voice, and then when I wanted to develop that into a full-length film, I went to Cambodia, and that's when I started meeting people who would tell me their stories, and then that was the inspiration for Two Shadows, so it was kind of a snowball effect.
It was a really great show. And tell people how they can see it.
Well, good news is Two Shadows is now available on home video. It's on DVD and Blu-ray, and it can be purchased online. Our website is twoshadowsmovie.com. So that's one way to see the film, and we're also touring the film around, doing one-off shows just like this in Stockton right now. Next week we're taking the film to Lowell, Massachusetts, where there's also a large Cambodian community. And we're hoping down the road to hit Seattle, New York, and who knows where else, maybe San Francisco. So, yeah, we are doing a tour as well.
Tell us, what other projects do you have in the oven? What else is coming out from you?
Well, as I had mentioned earlier, I am still developing a full-length version of The Golden Voice about this singer from the 60s, Sophea. So that's one of many projects I'm developing right now. I have several things going on, but that's the one I'm most passionate about.
So, I know this is a one-time performance here in Stockton, so we'll for sure get the information out to you about how to get a copy of this. It was really well done. Anything else you'd like to talk to or say to our audience?
Well, thank you very much, and please support independent film. We need your help. And this is a great story. This is a true story for a lot of Cambodian Americans, so it is very relevant. And, you know, please support good stories, and I think this is one of them.
Well, thank you. You did a great job with this. Take me as Jonathan. Jonathan, we saw you in this film. Tell me about your role.
My role for this film is I play the father of the Sawana, which is she been go back to Cambodia and try to find a sibling which has been left behind in Cambodia that have been lost for 20 years. It's the one son and one daughter over there, and then only Sawana that been traveled with us to the U.S. and 20 years later, and she decided to go back and looking for the sibling. That's what the movie is about.
So how long have you been into acting? Tell us about your acting.
The acting, I first have experience with Greg. He's the director and the writer for Two Shadows. And what he have is the early film in 2006. It's called The Golden Voice. And during that time, I have a small part as the nightclub manager, where the Rosary here they've been singing in the club right there. And then that's how I get into involved in the project with Greg at that time, and then later on when Greg would develop the new for Two Shadows here, and he kind of called me back and said, hey, I have something for you to read about that, to see if you want interested in to be part of it. So I'm more like glad to be involved in it again.
Great job. Thank you. The lead in this film was Sophea. So tell us about your acting.
This is the second film that I involved in, the first one being The Golden Voice. I don't have any prior experience to that, and this is my Two Shadows is my my feature film, my first feature film. So.
And what did you think about it? What were the challenges to acting this part?
The challenges is, I mean, overall just being in another country and not familiar with people and being in a new environment, but eventually I kind of got used to it, and it was hard work, but I fought through it, and now we have the end result. I'm happy for that.
I thought you did a great job, and we're hoping that people that are watching our program will get your Blu-ray or the DVD and see it. So thank you for a great job. Do you have any other roles coming up?
Not that I know of for right now, but I'm not really actively searching right now either. So I have other things going on too, so I'm good for now. But I would love to, be able to have more opportunity to play in other roles, other movies, and whatnot.
She was captivating. You really kept my attention, and I hope she'll keep yours. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cambodian and living in Cambodia. When we shot in LA, obviously Jonathan and Sophea were there. When we shot in Cambodia, obviously she came with us. But I think aside from you were the only actor we brought over. Everyone else was local in Phnom Penh. And some people we would cast the day of in